Local FBI agent is facing prison time for stealing and using heroin from the FBI's evidence room. Tonight, his attorney is explaining how and why he did it. News First Mark Seagrave joins us from U.S. District Court with a look at the fallout it caused. Mark?
Well, Doreen, sometime between 2013 and 2014, his attorney says that former Special Agent Matt Lowry became addicted to painkillers and eventually heroin. Next week, he's expected to walk into this federal courthouse and admit that he used his possession as an FBI agent to go into FBI headquarters and take heroin out, take what he needed, and then sneak the tainted evidence back into FBI headquarters.
He made a very bad decision here, a criminal decision. He knows it.
Matthew Lowry's attorney says the former FBI agent stole the heroin only for his personal use.
He took very small quantities on occasions to self-medicate himself.
In some cases, Lowry took heroin seized during major drug busts and kept it all, or took some heroin for himself before turning the rest in as evidence. In other cases, Lowry would smuggle as much as a pound of heroin or more out of the FBI Evidence Control Center, take a portion for himself, and replace it with powdered laxative. These pictures obtained by the Washington Post last year show the evidence record logs and evidence bags Lowry falsified by forging other agents' signatures. Lowry would then sneak the contaminated evidence back into the FBI Control Center.
He knows there's consequences. They're going to come shortly.
Now, the consequences for former Agent Lowry could be up to 7 years in prison, but the consequences for the FBI and federal prosecutors go farther than that. They've had to dismiss cases against nearly 26 defendants, some of whom had already pled guilty and were serving time. And I spoke to an attorney for one of the men who says that there are charges still pending against him and his co-defendants, and they'll go to court next week and ask a judge to dismiss them. Back to you in the studio.